My name is Jamie Robertson. I'm the Managing Director of the Holderness Fishing Industry Group, and in 1996 I went overboard on a commercial fishing boat. I was climbing over some boxes of crabs, and in doing that the boat took a roll, I lost my footing and I just slipped down the side of the boat and I went straight down into the water from there. I was spotted because I made a lot of noise. The guy who was on the hauler at the time spotted me, and he was the guy who first shouted "Man Overboard," and the boat came to a stop. I was only new to the job. I'd been in the job 2 or 3 weeks. But yeah, it was a scary experience at the time. Actually, now looking back on it, it's probably even scarier as I've got a little bit older and a little bit wiser. In those days, in the mid-90s, you never considered putting a PLB on, or any kind of flotation device actually. But now, certainly, in the job I'm in now, it's no one's on deck on my boat without a PLB on. I think you've got to wear something. You've got to wear a personal flotation device, because if you do, you've got a chance, and if you don't, then you've got little chance. You know, we've all seen bad days and good days at sea. Doesn't matter what the weather's doing. If you're on a boat and you're on deck, you should be wearing one. In PFDs that we've won in the past, the PLB hooks on the harness, and to be honest, it gets in the way. We're carrying crab pots around at chest height. It's getting damaged, it's getting knocked off, and it's important that this thing works when it's needed. So the new ones that we're using at the minute, the compacts with the integrated PFD, they're fantastic. It's out the way. You're safe in the knowledge that when it's needed, it's going to go off. If you hit the water, it's going to activate itself. If a crewman happens to get knocked out or knocked unconscious while they're going over the side, it's still going to activate. The old kind of PLB, you had to activate it yourself. Our PLBs are serviced annually. It's important because over winter these things can be sat idle for a few months, not doing much at all, and you know what, with salt air and things like that, it doesn't do them any good. It needs to work when it comes to it. We're taking steps now. Obviously the MCA and people like Seafish are making it mandatory, even on commercial fishing vessels. So that's a step forward. Now we've just got to convince people to wear them all the time when they're on deck. We all know, in this industry, we all know somebody that's been over the side, and some of us know people that never came back. So I was one of the lucky ones.